Apocalypse Gaming.
So I'm going to add another liquid pigment. Again, we can adjust it if it need be, but I'm going to add it via airbrush, and it's road dust, and I'm going to go for a light coating all over. Not all over, up to a certain point. I'm using my needle stop as well on my airbrush, just so I don't get too wide a spray pattern. And now I'm just going to take and remove it from some of the areas where I don't like where I've put it. Using a nice big fat brush just to pull it away. Don't like it at all on the mud. I wasn't thinking when I put it down. The dirt colour should remain the dirt colour. So I'm taking it off of that completely and just leaving it on the side of the bus where it's built up a wee bit. But the good thing is it does remove very, very easily. I think I'm going to need to go and put some up here. I'll probably just put that on via brush. Those barrels I reckon should have some dust settlement, so we'll tackle them in a second, just once I've pulled this away from here. And I think it won't be road dust, it'll be dark dust, it'll be a dark settlement of dust. So we'll put some of this stuff on there and then take off what I don't like once it's dried. Dried a bit. Try and keep your strokes vertical once you're into the stroke section. So let's see how that dries and what I need to remove from there if I need to remove. Where's that settling? Is there anything else here? One thing I would say is you're probably going to need a lot of bottles of these if you use it the way I'm using it. I'm going to have to moderate how much of this I'm using because I'm burning through it in comparison to the pigment. But it's not a big thing, you won't be able to buy them separate, and I can see it being worth it to be able to remove the pigment. So I like that dust layer that's just on the side of the bus, but didn't look right when it was on the muck as well. Even right on the tyre there. Better amount there. That feels better. Let's just try and remove the drip look. Better, as if they've been up there a while now. Right, so let's let this dry again, and then it'll be final detailing, and we'll be done. So I'm going to use a variety of different tools here to decorate up. I'm going to be using tufts, and I'm going to be using my boom stick. I have got a video someplace online of where I made this, but it's my homemade scatter thing. So let's bung some in here. Bung some glue down. Let's just thin that a little. Now it's 2 buttons to start it. Don't touch the metal bit in the end, hence why I've got the rubber clip. Charge and shake. Sparking is me hitting it off that and it's discharging a bit. So. Oh, I'm stuck down. The grass has stood up a bit. So let's move around a wee bit. Damn! That's a disaster. It's just broke. Oh well, I need to glue that together. Have to happen. The last seconds of the build. Okay, disaster averted. That's that bit of resin glued back. Let's hope it holds. And let's get some more watered glue down. This obviously isn't as powerful as any of the professional ones, but it ain't anywhere near the cost either, so we live within our means. So that's them tufts down. I'll tidy this, the scatter material down. I'll tidy this up, let that dry, pick that off because that's big clumpy, and then put some tufts in place as well. Righty-ho, so the grass has had some time to dry. The PVA won't be completely cured yet, but it certainly will be somewhat dry. Now I'm going to add some tufts, and I've just knocked them offline with the S end of the bus. I have up here 4 different types of tuft. I have Wasteland tufts, Winter tufts, Highland tufts, and Mini Nature's 2-colour grass tufts early fall. So I'm going to put a wee variety of them down in place. Now I'll be using super glue as well as their own sticky adhesive just to make sure they stick. So this is just an oil maroo holder that I made for my super glue applicators. So my super glue goes into this. I like to use Gorilla Glue is my favourite super glue. Now I've also made my own applicator as well. I may as well show you a wee metal one with a needle on it, but for the purposes we're doing it's going to be quite a broad amount, so I'll be taking one of these, which is a sculpting tool from that set, but it works well for putting glue down, and we're just going to stick on various ones. So if you've never seen the tufts before, they come on these sort of sheets with an adhesive backing on it, The backing doesn't always hold though, hence why I use a touch of super glue on it as well. So just put the super glue where the adhesive backing is, and then I put it in place using my clamp tweezers. And push down in. So I'm going to go around on fast forward and do a good few of these. So that, I would say, is the tufts placed. I put a little bit more on the rear end than I did on the front end, or this end, just to try and give it a bit of variety. It's a bit more overgrown this side and less overgrown this. And as grass and vegetation does get everywhere, with a little bit it's tried to grow up here but has died off.
Apocalypse Gaming.